Hi you guys, I'm back again. I'm trying to upload more videos for y'all, but I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. But that's not what this video is about. It's all about my last solo trip. Well, it wasn't entirely solo. I got to go hang out with my mom and my brother for a little while, and we had a pretty good time, I think. And so I'm just going to show you guys some footage and maybe put in some narration here and there, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. So, it's been a while because I haven't been able to upload a lot of stuff lately, but if you guys remember in some of my previous videos, I've told you that I wanted to be outside more and do a lot more things that involved being outdoors, and I was going to take you with me. And I tried to do that, but I've been having a lot of technical difficulties, and hopefully I can work those bugs out here soon, but yeah, I did get to do a lot of that stuff, and I am doing it. And I've been spending a lot of time outside. Even if it's just for a few minutes at a time, I've been able to do that and just kind of be with nature, like, and just do the stuff that I really like said I wanted to do. It's just unfortunate that I couldn't document it with you guys and I couldn't take you with me. It's pretty sad, but maybe it was for the best because when you're spending a lot of time trying to do YouTube and edit videos and stuff, there's only so many hours in the day, and then you lose the chance to do what you want to do. And so, maybe it was for the better, for the best. And forgive me, I'm not very good at these voiceover things. Yeah, and here's some sourdough bread that I made that I thought was really pretty. And that's another thing that's been changing with me, my food, my diet, everything, and it's causing me to want to change my YouTube channel, but I probably won't. You guys like the van stuff and the traveling stuff. And I did take a solo trip, but what you're seeing right now is part of the trip that I took with my mom and my brother. And we had a pretty good time, and this was some of my favorite footage from that part of our trip. It's southern Washington, so it's like the Columbia River in between Oregon and Washington, and what you're seeing is us driving down the Washington side and going through a lot of like tunnels and stuff, and I just think it's a really neat area, and please excuse the the dirty windshield, but we traveled for a lot of miles, and so the car got just splattered with bugs. But I was very fortunate that I could, take this footage and be able to show it to you guys. So hopefully you'll enjoy. I really like this railroad trestle right here. I thought it was pretty cool. There's a lot of neat stuff out there. Now this here is a a really cool old tank that I saw at this park on the side of the road, not too far from another family member's house. And so I thought that this time I would show it to you guys. I thought it was pretty interesting. In America, we have a lot of these old military equipment things that we like to put in city parks for some reason. I guess it's to commemorate past wars and memorialize war heroes and things like that. But it's pretty neat because you kind of get to see some of the history. I mean, this is a really, really old tank. So I just thought you guys might like that. Yeah, in America, we also like to show what our old jails used to look like. So this is like the old jail in the town of Payelle, Washington. At least that's what they say it is. It might not be. Because to me, it doesn't really look like a jail. It looks more like a storage unit. But I just thought that was kind of funny. So I put it in here. Okay, this little section is something I showed in my previous video. This little area here that I went to on my way back from visiting my family. I continued my solo trip at this point and just saw this little interesting feature out here in the middle of the, I guess it's like a cove or a bay in Oregon, and decided to just take a few pictures of it. And like I said, I put it in my last video, and hopefully you guys will enjoy checking this out. I thought it was a pretty neat little area, and it was a good place for me to just kind of stop and take a little bit of a break, because at that point I had been driving quite a ways, and it was kind of still in the morning time, but it was still kind of a long drive from where I stayed the night before to get there. And so it was just a nice place to kind of pull over and just look at the ocean and enjoy the scenery. And yeah, it's just a interesting little area there. And then this is the bridge not too far from where my mom and my stepdad and I used to live in Newport, Oregon. It's called Yaquina Bay. And it's a very beautiful place, and I highly recommend anybody who wants to see something just totally beautiful, off the wall, and unique. Visit Newport, Oregon if you can. They really rely a lot on the tourist activity in that area, so they are more than happy to have people come and visit and check it out. And you're okay doing van life there. You just have to be careful, how long you stay when you park places, and just be mindful of all the parking signs and regulations. But you can, stealth camp in certain areas if you're very careful. But this day I wasn't going to stay there. I just decided to kind of visit there. They have a little farmer's market in town as well, and I got to check that out. And unfortunately, I didn't really take any pictures of that because I was more interested in taking pictures of the ocean and, you know, the scenery around there. So yeah, but they do have on every Saturday for most of the year, they have a farmer's market, and it's pretty good. And we used to go there all the time when I lived there, and so I made it a point to kind of go there and visit this time. But yeah, this is all part of the state park that you can go visit. And at the time, there was a lot of mushrooms growing, and so I decided just to give you guys a little glimpse of that. But they have all kinds of stuff that you can do, and it's one of the best places inside of like a town where you could go hiking, in my opinion. I've lived all over the United States and visited a lot of places in the United States, and this is one of the few towns where you could just like hike everywhere. So it's pretty neat. Now this little piece right here is in Humboldt County, California, kind of a ways away. Oh look, there's a boardwalk. Maybe go that way or this way. Awesome. It's scary. It's like a big hole. Pampas grass that's so tall. I don't think I've ever really seen it that tall. It's at least 10 or 15 feet in height. Those plumes that are on the top of it. It's pretty neat. And there is the ocean right there. Let's go check it out. This area doesn't get driftwood, it gets drift trees. The whole Pacific Northwest is like that. Rocks stuck in the roots of this thing. Even after being pulled up and then pushed around in the tide, it still didn't let go. to go. Looks like the tide's coming in. This is another little spot I took a break at in the next county over from Humboldt County. And I'm not going to tell you where it is. Wow, this is cool. Now this spot is in a totally different county where I decided to take yet another break and go on a little hike. And this place is really awesome and is right off the main highway there on kind of a rickety, weird little road. But coming out there, you know, is worth it. Luckily, I have a 4-wheel drive, but I think that 2-wheel drive cars are just fine back there because, as you can see, there's like little cars there. And there's like a creek area and just all kinds of trails and stuff that you could hike on and just hang out there for a while. I think it's day use only, but I didn't see any signs that said that you couldn't camp there, other than there was a sign away from the parking lot that said no tent camping within, I think they said 500 feet of the parking area. So if you're hiking through there, you could probably tent camp there and have no issues. So yeah, I really I'm happy I found this place because we drive through this area quite often, so it's going to be probably a regular spot for us to take a break on our way to and from Humboldt County. And so I'm very pleased that I actually stopped and took a look at this place. So yeah, you just never know what you're going to find when you're traveling around. And for those of you who are interested, yes, this is in Lake County, California. So this is one of my last little spots on my way home. I just thought it was a very nice place to look at the sunset before I had to make the rest of the journey back. where I live. This is the area I've been spending a lot of my time in lately. Very, very beautiful. Just like all the other places that I've traveled, this place is just gorgeous. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Really, kitty? You got something to say?